the on-off timer is a combination on delay and off delay. It works as an on delay when the input turns on, and it works as an off delay once the output has turned on. So now it's an off delay. What that means is if the on delay isn't done processing and the input turns off, the off delay doesn't start and the output doesn't turn on. So the on delay has to complete before the off delay starts. So there's the 5 seconds. Now it'll delay the output turning off for 5 seconds. One thing the on-off delay timer isn't is a debounce. It's a debounce on the rising edge, but if the off delay is processing and the input turns back on, then the output will turn off and the on delay starts processing again. So what I mean, I'll just show you. It's the input turns off and I turn it back on. See, the output turned off right there and the on delay started processing again. So one more time and the output turns off. So on a debounce, you would expect the off delay to start processing again. So the off delay would be true and reset back to 5 seconds, or back to 0 seconds, so I can count up to 5 seconds. So one thing I want to do is actually make a debounce just for reference on how it's built and how it works. I'm going to use the same input. So it uses an on and an off delay, which is very similar to this block. However, need one of these. Yeah. And they'll use the output 1. TOF. Q. And this needs to be this guy, because the off delay, as soon as the input turns on, the off delay output turns on. So if that wasn't there, our second output would just turn on right away. So that second and there, or that second contact, is there to prevent the output from turning on as soon as the input turns on. And that'll be obvious in a sec. One other thing is I was looking at is the steps here. So the on delay timer takes 2 steps, the off delay timer takes 1 step, and the on-off timer takes 2 steps. So that's the same as the on delay. So there's that benefit there if you're going to use that. Doesn't cost you any extra cycles. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot to add timers. Much better. So the input turns on, and you see here, this is preventing the output from turning on right away. And on the off, it processes the off delay. So one more time, and this time I'll turn the input back on while the off delay is processing. There it goes, off, and then back on. So here this resets to 0, and up here this turns off, and the on delay starts accumulating again. So that's the difference between the on-off and a debounce.